Lads and legends, welcome to semi-final number 2 of the day between Long Beach and ASU. The restart's going to come from Long Beach, possibly the favourites on the day. They've multiple danger men, but also a fantastic style of play. And we see our man, number 13, Ethan Moxley, in the middle. He is going to be the man that they go to first, and he spreads the ball, gets it across his body. And a first real shot in anger down here on the right hand side, and that's what speed does. Speed kills, but great tackle by ASU. Do Long Beach have the opportunity just to walk this one in? They're going to try to bring some space in the edge. Peter Seo with 2 steps off the left, and he goes in just to the right. Just backed himself, put the foot down and said, I'm going to go hell for leather here for the try line. And it was, of course, our man Peter Seo who got the, put it with the left right up in the middle. And it's well taken now, so ASU have the opportunity. Gone up the middle of the pitch, shows clear release there and gets a penalty. That's Seo showing he has multiple things in the toolbox there with that poach. And that's Channel there in the edge. And it's our 2 danger men, 2 out of 3 danger men who we talked about at the start of the game. Get the ball in their hands. Show what they can do after a couple of phases, and let's see if they can win the first couple of rucks and the restart, which is coming now. Lovely effort off that, and it's Moxie with the ball in hand now, looks to sit back and give it. And Moxie again gets his hand on the ball and the offload. That's a fantastic try if we can get out the climb now, but they've got the players to do it. ASU gets it to the edge. This time they decide to put boot the ball. They say, let's back our defence here for a while. Lovely chase, and that's a lovely grab there. The ball's nearly gone forward. I nearly said it, but we're going to trust the referees here today. And ASU are going to try back themselves defensively, but they've been stepped there. But can they bring Long Beach into touch? They can. First line out of the day does not go to hand, and it's Long Beach who managed to win the turnover. That's another string to their bow. A defensive line out. It's Channel here now. He's going to back himself right up the middle. He's a strong character, and arms around the back, and and the seatbelt tackle was in, and Channel is down, and Moxie's got.
It's not just that you have to score 24 points to tie it up, it's that you have to stop Long Beach from scoring anymore. So
yep.
A really tough test here for ASU.
Big time, that is true. We do have a full half of rugby yet to play, so unless our number 17 here, who is Victor Gomez, takes a sweep to the right, which he doesn't, they're up to going to go bring it right to the edge, and that Seo just floats right through the middle. We have our number 11 and 2 safeties right in behind the pod, so they're really well set up. It just shows that they've put in a good bit of work around the 7th set piece, and as the restart comes, pod drops off and it's the safety that takes it deep. They're just very well organised off the restart there. That's Victor Gomez with the step and carry. Managed to stay on his feet and his knees down, and it's going to have to be a release now. And that's one of the first few rucks we've seen from this Long Beach team, because mate, they're very tackled. Lovely pop back to the inside, and that looks like it's Moxley there going to go, and they're getting close to being the 3rd game where they've scored 40 or more points in this tournament, so they definitely know their way around that try zone.
Yeah, and I think Moxie's going to be quite content to just run the clock out here for as long as possible as he's sitting in the try zone. He's really under no obligation to put the ball down until an ASU player comes and pressures him. And Long Beach, well on their way to the final, they're quite content to just sit on it and wait for the next play.
Under no obligation.
Right way to play. And certainly, what Long Beach just did were, and by no means implying there's anything wrong with that.
No.
It's all
time, yeah.
it's all completely kosher and kind of be to be expected. You'll see that all over the world, from internationals down to the young boys, and it's just part of sevens. It's
that is true. I guess there is, just like baseball as well. There's a couple of the unwritten rules. There
sure.
probably is a couple in rugby as well. Thompson there with a little bit of strong carry when he was on the back foot, still manages to get some go forward. That shows the strength of the lad, and lovely little step in midfield. And it's the first time they've actually managed to have the ball in hand now. Looks like a little hand in the ruck there from number 12 from Long Beach, but he pulls away straight. Really good discipline. That's probably true. I didn't release and then put the hand in, but yeah, it's the first time we've managed to see ASU even play with the ball in this game. They looked so threatening in the last previous games. They look like they have players that can really score. It's just, God, it's hard to get the team going with at 38 points down when this Long Beach team are humming right now. They're all eager to make hits. It's the first time they've played D, so why wouldn't you be eager about it, you know?
Why not? Yeah, I mean, especially if you're a true rugby player, right? You should enjoy the defense as much as you know. We love to score tries, but there's probably nothing more satisfying than a great defensive stand in rugby. Just you and 6 other teammates stopping the opposition. That's always a good time on the rugby field. Yeah,
that's true, and they look like they're certainly enjoying it right now. As Thompson gets the pop away and keeps the ball alive. This is a
big
nice
ball.
There. Moxie goes for the intercept. Can they finish this now after one rush over the line?
Good pursuit by Cortinas on the edge there in CO. I believe he got the ball down. And then for ASU, came a long way for this tournament. I'm sure they want to put some more points on the board. And hey, on the board for ASU, let's look for hopefully another try from them before the game's over.
Restart goes deep. Fielded by Long Beach, the lads who have been sitting on the pine now will be looking to get their hands on the ball. So it's not as if they're going to be easing off. This is a full squad of players, and lads coming off the bench, they want to try and they want to show that they can possibly play in a final as well.
Absolutely, lovely at the back from Moxley.
You can see 5 ASU players on screen, means there must be a good little bit of space to the left. Cortez with a nice pop back on the inside, just opts not to go all the way to the edge, which is nice. Carried in the middle. Releases the ball back up on his feet and gathers it again, fully legal. That's a good little bit of sevens knowledge there, showing again that the boys from Long Beach have got the rugby IQ and sevens IQ under their belt, as well as the athleticism. High tackle there, and Long Beach will have a chance to quick tap. Takes the space right in front of him, and now they're going to look for an edge here.
Lovely hands from Long Beach.
Yes, lovely step off the left.
Great recovery from ASU. I think, was that Kenji Ellison with the poach and the quick tap? He's been outstanding all day.
Jojo Nuez had a couple of good steps off the left, but he was poached in the end, and that's Thompson looking to stamp himself onto this game any way as he can, and that's
big counter rug.
Good counter as well. Quality of contact here pretty good from both these teams.
Yeah, I think
good offload.
ASU is always up for the physical challenge. They
There's
always
that
have
danger,
been.
Man. He's having a look.
Yeah.
I like that option. That's
what
great.
Do we have here?
Puts
back
it again on the foot. Oh, that's great pace from number 6.
Yeah, penalty Long Beach. And you had to say, when you saw that chase get started, you probably thought Devin Rivet, for my money, probably would win that race, but